On army request, BTS Illegal Army brings you Jimin Mafia and ideal ex Dr. FF. Pass me the lane tissue, forceps and scissor. A nurse passes you and you start doing a surgery. Increase the blood flow now. Time skips. Congratulations, doctor. One more successful surgery. They all boo and you leave while removing your gloves and mask. You strode towards the patient's family. She is safe now. We are shifting her to a room. You can meet her soon. The way patient's family sigh in relief as a burden is lifted from their shoulders is heartwarming. Seeing the glimpse of happy tears in their eyes is enough to make you smile from ear to ear. I am sending Dr. Mark the diet plan of the patient as she needs a proper diet that doesn't harm her internal organs. Thank you so much, Dr. Bo. No need to bow to me, smile. You leave for your room, and once you get inside, you settle down in your relaxing seat and sigh. Time skips. You storm out of your black car and are about to enter the convenience store when you hear a loud third voice from a nearby aisle. Don't know what's gotten into you, but you stride towards the aisle. But don't find anything. You are about to walk away when you hear a soft whimper. You turn around and see a barrel that is straight on the ground. You understand. Maybe this is why you heard a third voice. But you gasp as your eyes lay on a man who is leaning on the wall and blood dripping from his vest. He is trying to stop the bleeding by pressing his wound with his hand. As soon as he heard your gasp, he looked up. You quickly ran towards him, kneeled, and kept your hand on his hand, pressing the wound more. Are you okay, mister? Come, let me take you to the doctor. Concerned, he holds your hand and stops you. Jimin. Huh? My name. Oh, okay, Mr. Jimin. Let's go. We have to take the bullet out and seal the wound, or you may die because of blood. Eyebrow raised. You already concluded that I might die? Chuckle. I don't need. Look, Mr. Jimin, I am speaking from my personal experience. I am a doctor. That's great then, doctor. Heal me right here. Your eyes widen. How can I? Shock. You are a doctor? Sigh. Hold it, I will be back in a minute. You quickly run towards your car, bring out your bag, and again run to him. You slowly make his shirt up, revealing the bullet. You bring out the tweezer and candy from your bag. You pass him a candy. Eat it, you won't feel pain. But he only looks at you blankly, not taking the candy from your hand. You scoff and keep the candy aside slowly. You grasp the bullet with the tweezer and pull it. He surpasses his scream by biting his lips. You quickly take out the antiseptic and apply it to his wound after cleaning the blood. You cover his wound with the bandage, your hands, your simple white shirt, and black pants fill with his blood. You take out the cotton and start wiping your hands, but the cotton finished soon, causing you to close your eyes in annoyance. Jimin notices you all the time and he holds both hands, making you gasp a little. Soon he wipes your hand with his shirt near his chest. Because his shirt is also drenched in blood, only the upper part left. You about to back away your hands, but he holds firmly until he wipes out all the blood. But it seems impossible as still a red tint left in your hand. You look at him eyes widely because of his sudden action. He leaves your hand and you stand up while shaking your head to come out of your thoughts. Visit the hospital tomorrow. It needs to be bandaged properly. After saying this, you walk away while Jimin chuckles, such a demanding doctor. A week later, you two get busy on your schedules, forgetting each other completely, whereas the meet left a shade of you two on each other. You slightly pray for him to be saved and hope that he listens to you and visits the hospital. He throws his shirt whenever he gets blood on it, but this time he keeps the shirt in a cloth bag without even washing it, letting the blood stain and your handprint stay on his shirt forever. But that fondness lasts less than 24 hours. You were busy with your schedules, daily checkup, and emergency patients, while he was busy on his new music video. But destiny plans something else for you too. Unaware of the nature sign, you both are about to bump into each other again. You were just walking out of the operating theater when the nurse runs to you. An injured patient just got admitted to the VVIP ward, and Dr. Wong asks you to treat him as he has already busy with other surgeries. You nod and start walking towards the elevator to get on the VVIP ward. Injured? He is an ideal, and while performing the stunt, he falls on a glass piece, making him injuring his leg. Frown. Stunt? He's an idol or an actor? They are famous for saying no to the green screen. Once he faces the injury, he will start saying yes to the green screen. The nurse look at you and smile hesitantly. You are of a different type, so demanding and have scolding personality. Even you share care while scolding too. So that makes everyone think of you as rude. You open the door and enter inside along with the nurse. This is a hospital room, not a hotel. I request you all to move out of this room so we can check on a patient. You wear your gloves and walk towards the patient's bed, but before looking at the patient, you turn towards 6 boys who are frozen. I am sorry if I am not audible to you, but you guys have to wait outside. Just treat him, okay? He is our member. Yoongi, you sigh and turn towards the patient, and then your eyes widen. And the same goes for him, but he doesn't let his shockingness be disclosed in front of you. You shrug and start dressing his mount. Wine point of view. Doesn't he remember me or what? Is he the one? To check my suspicions while dressing his mount, I stole a glance at his vest, and to my luck, his shirt was slightly up, and there it was. The wound. Mine point of view ends. You were shocked how an ideal got a shot. You quickly did that and increased the flow of liquid that was present in his drip. You turned to face all 6 boys. I dressed his mounts, but unfortunately he can't perform these type of actions at least for a week. You turn to face Jimin. It's better if you stay out of these stunts. It would be easier if you realize that they are not your cup of tea. Angrily. Hua, calm down, doctor. Why are you so rude? You blink and sigh. Leave her, she is too demanding. If I met with an accident, she would scold me instead of showing care, right? Eyebrow raised. Now I have to check on him. Could you please wait outside? They all open their mouth to say something, but hang in there as you speak first. Please. Namjoon nods and signs everyone. They all move out and close the door. You sigh and turn around. Remove your shirt. Jimin shockingly look at you. You strode towards him and started undoing his button. I wasn't confirmed that you were the same guy from the previous, but you confirmed suspicions yourself. He gulped. After opening his shirt button, your eyes laid on his tattoo. Never mind. Done staring, doctor? Smack. Clear's thought. Didn't I ask you that your mom needs redressing? I didn't get a time. It's been 1 week, Mr. Jimin, and you didn't get time? You should have listened to your doctor. Smile. Okay, my doctor. You shook your head and sighed as you dressed his mounts completely. Now for this particular mount, visit next week too, okay? Jimin point of view. She is beautiful. I mean, look at her perfectly. Her being this close to me makes me feel something that can I call butterflies. Her rudeness always had the sweetness. She just loved to boss around, nothing else. How finely she made my members walk out. Does she thinks they don't know? Jimin point of view ends. Jimin? Yes, don't worry, I will visit you. You nod. You are about to get up from the bed when your heels slip and you again fall on him. Your head bumps into his hard chest. But even before you to move the muscle, someone opens the door and his gasp makes you to look at him. He was none other than Hyung, and behind him Jungkook, whose eyes were short open. You quickly get up and Jimin starts doing his shirt button. Smack. You fall for him this quick, doctor? Your eyes widen and Jimin clears his throat. Hyung? So this is why you want all of us to walk out? Shockingly. Ani, I was checking him up, trust me. Checking him up or checking him out? You gulp, you never felt this much embarrassment in your whole life. Why are you checking him up from the top? He injured his leg. Jungkook, Hyung, behave yourself. Soon other members enter. Doctor, he is an ideal, we all are, but due to his injured leg, does he perform? No, not at all. He even finds difficulty in walking too. Please, you all should make him visit the doctor regularly 1 week. It would take time to heal. Don't worry, doctor, we make him visit daily. Smack. Why daily? Idiot. Okay, doctor, I would visit with him once a week. You nod and are about to left. Okay, we understand. But tell me, doctor, who is your bias among us? I am not interested in music, so I don't know you all. What? So tell me whom you think is most handsome among us? Eyebrow raised. You quickly took a glance at each and everyone, but your eyes stop on one single man. Everyone look at you and then at him. I can't say anything, excuse me. But your eyes never left him until you walked out. Frown. Jin Hyung? She is blind. Jimin poked his inner cheek. Shyly smiles. She is not blind, her eyesight is completely fine. The next day, Jimin got a discharge document, so BTS members help him and they all exit the room. But they all stop as they all find you standing there and talking with someone else. How politely she is talking to him, whereas she is scolding a patient. He looks at Jimin. They all are about to take the elevator when shut up. You are just a doctor. If I said surgery is not necessary, then it won't. Please try to understand your wife can't able to deliver a baby without surgery. Your wife is in danger. She is in middle of a miscarriage. We have to do it as soon as possible. She is my wife. You are saying this just because you want money, right? Higher bills and all. Stop it, mister. Your wife is currently suffering. Do you think this hospital needs high bills? We need money. Then I am going to do your wife's surgery free for you. I will pay the bills. I know the man like you only want a child, doesn't care about your wife. You stop as Mr. Paul suddenly raises his hand, but someone holds his hand. How dare you raising your hand on a girl? Angrily. She's an ideal, we have to calm him down. You can do whatever you want, doctor. Mr. Jimin, her wife needs surgery. Call the staff and you may take her. Just not let anything happen to mother and child. I will handle him. Leave my hand. Who the hell are you? If anything happens to my child, I will burn this hospital. You scoff as you were right. He only wants his child. You call nurses and others and they take his wife to the operation theater. You look at Jimin and he smiles assuringly. You enter inside. After an hour, you walk out holding a baby. You handed it over to Mr. Paul. Congratulations, your first child is a daughter. But Jimin and other BTS members look at you and you pass a smile. Your wife is perfectly fine too. We saved her. Your wife bears this much pain only to give you this child. If you can't give her love, then please give her some respect. She is a human. She is someone else's daughter too. Mr. Paul look at you and thank you for saving my wife and my daughter. I promise to cherish her from now on. You may go inside. She might need you. Smile. You turn towards Jimin and smile. Thank you. You slightly bow and left. 2 days later, you exited from the convenience store and stride towards the car while looking for the car keys. But you startle and a key drops from your hand on hearing a shot. It was after midnight. The road was all empty. There was no soul. Even the convenience store didn't have a customer care person. You quickly pick up the car key, not wanting to look back. You open the car door and are about to get inside when someone holds your hand. You face him while sweat is dripping from your head because of fear. Your eyes widen and a little scream escapes from your mouth, seeing a man in all blood. He got shot in the arm and leg. Save me, please. Suddenly he got to land on a floor and you saw a bullet mark on his back. He got shot right in front of you with a silenced pistol. You scream as you see a man in front of you holding a gun in his hand and pointing toward you. Your head starts spinning and suddenly you lose consciousness. But someone's arms hold you tight. Unluckily, you see his face. Doctor, concerned. Time skips. You wake up realizing that it was just a nightmare. You rub your temples and sigh. It was just a nightmare? But what is Mr. Jimin is doing in my nightmare? Stupid Ryan. He is a man of dreams and you see him in your nightmares? Giggle. But you stop as you realize that it is not your room. Your eyes shoot open and you scream. Soon another man enters and you scream again. And he screams too. Then you notice a familiar figure behind him. You quickly get up and run in his arms. Mr. Jimin, glad to see you here. I don't know how I ended up here. Who kidnapped me? Jimin eyes widen when you run into his arms and so does Hobie's. Hyung, are you serious? Why do you scream? Eyes roll. Giggle. I scream because she startles me. You face Hobie and frown looking at Jimin. It wasn't my nightmare, right? It was you who killed that man mercilessly, doctor. He was about to hold you, but you backed away. Who are you? You said you guys are idols? And I checked too, you guys are BTS. From that, my mind was thinking about you. How can an ideal get a shot and he doesn't want to go to the hospital either? You frown and confusion is the only thing that is written on your face. You face Hoseok and who are you all? Why do you bring me here? Because I don't know your home address and I can't leave you there unconsciously. Shock. You killed him. Why? Calm down, Miss Doctor. You need to relax first. Time skips. You are sitting on a couch with 7 BTS members as Hobie politely asks you to listen to them. You are facing Jimin as he is in front of you. Doctor, I am going to hear everything, but first answer my question, Sai. Did you kill him? And if yes, then why? Sai. Yes, I killed him because he was there to kill me. It's just a different type of self-defense scope. He was there to kill you. You know what he said to me? Save me. He is scared of you. Look, doctor, we understand that it is something new for you, but not for us. We are not just ideals. You frown, but his next words make you feel freeze on your spot. We are mafias too. Jimin leaned on the back couch. He was about to say something when you get up. The people who kill and the people who save the life of others can't sit in one room and talk. I am sorry, Bo. You're about to leave when Jimin chuckles maniacally, causing you to turn around and face him. He gets up from the couch and walks closer to you. The first time you feel scared. You never know that he turns out to be this criminal-minded. Bold of you to assume that you can leave from here. This is my mafia place. What do you mean by that? Enough of your tantrums, doctor. He signed his guards and they hold you by your arm and start dragging you to the same room again. Leave me. Yeah, Mr. Jimin, leave me. I'm going to inform the police about you. If she speaks anything, we will be doomed. We are idols. This news will spread quickly. Hyung, that's why I don't let her go. She's in my room. Her phone is with me and the landlines aren't working. I can't let her destroy our image. Time escapes. You are trying to connect the landline but you failed. You scream internally. Your head is spinning. Jimin walks inside and you quickly pick up the vase and point towards him. Let me go. Don't ruin my life like this. What did I do to you, huh? Let me go. I won't tell anyone. Please. Are you done? Smack. So can I now? In a blink, he snatches the vase from your hand and you gasp. You cover your face as you think he is about to hit you, but he just keeps the vase in its place again. You lower your hand and the view in front of you makes you gulp, as his face is so close to you. Doctor, no need to be scared of me, as I don't want to harm you, and trust me, I won't. Blink. He keeps his finger on your lips. It's almost lunchtime. Let's go and have a lunch. He holds your hand and is about to drag you, but you stand still in your place. But he's a man, whereas you are less witted girl. He pulls with a little energy of his and drags you to the dining table. 4 days passed by. You were silent. He was treating you like a puppet. Although his actions towards you were so gentle, you felt choked in here. You want to run away at any cost. Every night Jimin left the mansion and come back early in the morning. Rarely he went with all his members, and today is D-Day. Only the thoughts of running scares you because there are so many guards, but you still hold the courage and walk downstairs. But you find them all entering the mansion. But you notice that Jimin and Yoongi had some bruises and Jungkook was severely injured as the bullet gazed through from his arms. Jin puts him on the couch. How many times have I told you not to get yourself injured? Scoff. Now I have to answer Bank PD and our manager. Remember, Jungkook, we are not heroes. You idiot, walk in front and ask him to shoot? Yes, you all are villains, and maybe more than that. You walk towards Jin, who is treating Jungkook all the time. Jimin raised his eyebrow on your statement, as this is the first time in a while you speak. If you don't know how to address the mount, then you should say it. Jin looks here and there, then behind, and turns to face you while frowning. Me? You nod. You stretch your hand and ask him to shift. Jin shifted aside and handed you the cotton. I think I am older, and I think I am a doctor. They whispers to Jin. It's okay, Young. I think you are no more handsome. Jungkook hissed in pain. Oh, hero feels pain too? Impressively. Shock. I am not feeling any pain. Gulp. You bandaged his wounds and turned to face Yoongi. Clears throat. Let me bandage your wounds too. While you are bandaging Yoongi, you notice that Jimin went upstairs. Time skips. Why are you doing it by yourself? Let me do it for you too. So you care about me too? Eyebrow raised. You slightly push him, making him land on the nearest couch. You take the bandage from his hand, making him smack. Hey doctor, I still don't know your name. He tucks your hair behind while you are treating him. You are beautiful, and when you scold me with a slight fear and lots of concern, I feel like I am on a cloud 9. No one ever scolds me like that. You are both lost in each other's eyes as you are wiping the blood from his lips. He holds your hand and slightly pushes you back. You lay on the couch while he hovers over you. He holds your wrist and sees the blood on your finger. Jimin smiles and wipes your hand with his shirt again. May I have your name, Miss Doctor? Eyebrow raised. You shook your head. Jimin gets up and I will wait for your name, mine. You nod, but when realization hits you, your eyes wide open. But he enters inside the wardrobe. The next day early in the morning, Jungkook and Tae walked inside Jimin's room and their eyes widened. Seeing you two cuddling each other? Author point of view. You two are sharing a room, but you sleep in bed while he is on the couch. But without you knowing, he cuddles you every night and makes up before you. Point of view ends. Jungkook and Tae screams and you two get awake instantly. Seeing Jimin cuddling you, you also scream. Jimin Hyung and Doctor are cuddling. Shock. What the hell? Angrily. How dare you? Don't dare me. I can do whatever I want. Anyways, fight later. It's our turn. You frown as Jungkook and Tae takes the pillow and start hitting Jimin. You giggles seeing three of them like that. Your point of view. They are mafias, but they are not cruel and heartless. Maybe there are some reasons. Who the hell I am to judge them? But he kills and I save life. Point of view ends. Can I join? Jungkook nods and you also take a pillow and start hitting Jimin. They signed Jungkook and both of them left. You hit Jimin but he keep his hand back and let you do whatever you want. He was lost in your giggles when he pulled you by the waist. You freeze and look at him while blinking. You are a doctor, right? So could you tell me that something I feel in my stomach and suddenly raised heartbeat when you are near me? Is it love? Your eyes widen and you push him. I don't know. You went towards the wardrobe. Time escapes. At night, you turn on the TV and keep on changing the channel while he left to change as he wanted to go somewhere. But you stop on a music channel and start humming the song when a BTS song appears. Jimin walked out shirtless but without looking at him you spoke. Don't you think you are cheating on your army too? They think of you as sweet and cute but in reality you are dangerous and a killer. Because that's how we are living for them. If we aren't killing those peoples who are about to kill us, then armies have no BTS. You sign a scope. No one is waiting to kill me. A person can easily live a normal life. You would die on the spot if it wasn't me back then. You saw a mafia that day. Do you think you are alive? Be grateful, okay? You look at him and gasp. Yeah, you closed your eyes. Come on, doctor, this is not your first time checking me out. I never check you out. Sadly, I thought that you might notice my Jimin tattoo on my right vest. Isn't it? Never mind on your left lower chest. Jimin smacks, and you quickly shut your mouth and curses yourself for your stupidity. Suddenly you feel him so close and you open your eyes. Jimin takes your hand and keeps it on his bare chest near his heart. Do you feel it, doctor? It doesn't require a stethoscope. You look at him and are lost in his eyes as they hypnotize you with his love. But before he speaks, his phone starts ringing. He backs away and you gulp. On call. Okay, I'll be there. Keep track of him angrily. He cuts the call and is about to leave. When you hold his hand, he stops and turns around. Can I join you? I am going for killing. You gulp, but that's alright. I want to step out of the car. Just want to take some fresh air. I was feeling like a lockdown, please. Puppy eyes. Jimin nods. You jump in happiness and run outside the room. Smack. You aren't able to run away, baby. But if you want to make an effort, then you are welcome. Time skips. You are inside the car while he walks inside the dark alley. You take it as a chance and run away. Meanwhile, Sir Jimin, she runs away, whisper. Jimin smirks and nods. You have been running for 10 minutes when you see a man. You strode to him. Mister, can I get your phone please? But he smirks and starts walking closer to you. Fear runs inside you when man after man circles you around. So you are that girl who is living with the BTS mafia group? Probably his weakness, right? He was about to hold your hair when a hand stopped him. As you look at him, you become shocked as he is none other than Jimin. Don't be scared. I know you are going to run away anyway. Smile. Jimin and his men start to fight, but a stubborn you run away again. Jimin's eyes look at your running figure. Handle them. He asks one of his men and then quietly follows you. You stop when you see a police car in front of you. You run to them and knock on their window. A police officer rolls down the window. Help me. As soon as they hear you, they walk out of the car. Help me, please. Someone kidnapped me. He's a mafia. But you saw them walking backward. You frown as they get inside the car and drive off. Yeah. You turn around only to meet with a familiar figure, Jimin. Done? You start walking ahead of him with a pouty face. If you know that I won't be escaped, then let me do whatever I want. Let me join the hospital again. Patients are my life. If you want freedom, then marry me first. Your eyes widen and you turn around to face him, only to find seriousness and pure emotions in his eyes. 2 months later, he allows you to join the hospital, and it's been 2 months now that you are regularly visiting the hospital and treating your patients without disclosing any identity of BTS. But there is a string that is slowly pulling you towards Jimin. Not a single day meant by him asking you to marry him. He was always there to drop you and then pick you up. At first, you thought it was a trust issue, but now you know that he genuinely cares for you and wants to spend time with you. You walk out of the hospital exit, and as always, there he is waiting for you. How's your day? Tiring. Sigh. Marry me and okay, I will marry you. Smile. His eyes widen and you giggle. Don't joke around, doctor. Scoff. I am serious. I know you love me, my mafia man. You lean near his ears, and sometimes ago you ask me that whenever I am around, your heart races and you feel butterflies. So does it mean love? Yes, Mr. Jimin. It is love. Smile. He smiles too. He quickly brings out his phone and makes a call. On call, she said yes. He cuts the call. Just wait a little longer. Smack. Time skips. Soon, car after car, 6 cars stop by. Members walk out. They run to Jimin and give him a ring box. He quickly kneels. Will you marry me, doctor? Smile. You were shocked seeing the scenario all the members created, but smiled. Yes, I do. Jin and Suga throw the confetti on you too, while Namjoon and Hobi shower flower petals. Jungkook cheer and capture this beautiful memory of yours. Jimin slides the ring on your finger and gives you a forehead kiss. Thank you for making me the happiest man alive in this world. I understand that you love me and you all are good mafia, and most importantly, you never harm me. You turn to face Jimin. You never show any anger or annoyance towards me, which is something that every girl desires. Smile. I promise to never show these stupid reactions for your any action. Smile. Let's take a selfie. You all pose for a picture and Jungkook clicks it. Now I want to shoot your wedding, doctor. My name is Ryan. Smile. I would feel great if you all considered me among one of yours by calling me by my name. Then we should call you sister-in-law. You chuckle. For me, it's Mrs. Park. My whiny. You smile. Sometimes we judge others too quickly based on their actions without considering the reasons behind their behavior. Instead of judging people by their actions, we should try to understand their mindset. The end. If you really like the FF, please like, share and comment. And if you want to be the part of this illegal chims family, then subscribe to my channel. Annyeong!